Hello there, my name is Johnmon, and I am on the road to global elite, but the screen is frozen. No, it's not. We're gonna have to stop everything. I froze time here. Look at this. You barely can tell what's going on in this image. So what we're doing here is we're not gonna waste any time. We're gonna cut the bullshit, okay? This is me. I've assembled this small lowlight reel of every single preventable death. So this is only Nuke. So I've decided we're cutting Inferno off. We need to stop having too many variables. I mean, Inferno's too variable. I don't play Inferno enough, so I gotta go back to Nuke. From now on, we're playing Nuke only for indefinitely. Okay, I'm good at Nuke. I know what to do. But I made this low light reel, and I'm gonna learn something from it, and I'm gonna teach you something. All right, you see this? You see this right here? This cursor one. I'm pointing. You can see it. I know you can. You know what? I don't think it's big enough. Oh, who cares if it's big enough? Okay, you see this right here? This is a smoke, right? Okay, that's a good, solid excuse to come out on the site. But what happens if it fades? All right. First of all, got to work on that aim. But if I had gotten him by now, this smoke, maybe I would have been thinking about it, but I don't think I was thinking about it. And then it starts to fade while I'm focused on killing this guy, and guess what happens? There's something waiting behind that I could have at least anticipated. So what's going on here? If I ever peek like this again, I'll be so upset. It's too many times we're down here where this bad guy is. There's someone standing here, just standing. And I'm always looking up here. And then, what do I do? Oh, I have to flick. Oh, no, I missed. Dead. Just like that. Dead. What happens here? Oh, okay. So I should have probably gotten to the door. I think I was intending to make it to the door over here, but when the smoke cleared, I wasn't. And I think I tried to go with it even. I'm trying to review my gameplay here, but take note, you can't just hang out here. There's too many angles for someone here. Let me look at that. You can get shot from here to the left. Here, someone can run out. Someone can come cubby, peek out. Someone could be behind this silo, peek out left or right. On top, left or right. Someone could be window. And not to mention ramp, all those angles on top of you. You just don't want to be standing here at all. Standing here is not a good idea, ever. And we'll see that I have done that a little bit too many times. So I'm standing here again. And if I'm going to be stood here, well, maybe if one enemy is alive and I know where they are, it's reasonable. But there's two, and I only know where one is. And that's what happens. Someone comes and peeks right here. Cubby, I didn't even know he was there. But since I was standing here, I was susceptible to find out, man. And you don't want to be susceptible to find out where they're gonna be. You know, you want them to give that information up before you start attacking or even showing where you are. You can probably get that information as I will show you in future episodes. Okay, I'm learning, but I'll show you what I learned. Okay. That's the perfect way to peek it. You're gonna want to hug that left wall, and then you're gonna want to check either top or bottom, and it's a coin flip. But if I know he's up there, I just gotta shoot a little tighter. I mean, I'm not gonna go over. Most of the clips in this are not just for me to say, "Oh, I gotta aim better." There's something to learn from all of these clips.
Start from scratch.
Okay, so there's two alive, and I just swing out the door and try to take on this guy that I found as soon as I swing out, which is reasonable, but the aim has to be there. And you know, you really don't want to spray at this range, and that's something I'm trying to work on. And well, I mean, he had an MP9 and he took me out, so that's my lesson learned.
It's gonna make a difference if I show the bomb where he does.
Oh, ugly, man. I mean, at this range, you can get away with probably spraying, but I opt to tap fire him, and that meltdown right there. All right, this is crazy. This is why there's only specific ways you want to open this door. Okay, this is not what you want to find when you open that door. You don't want to find someone right in front of you and someone on catwalk. Luckily, he almost jumps over. That guy's throwing a grenade, so I kind of attempt to optimize this situation. But instead of running, I continue to shoot. I continue to fight. And the guy down low, he gets close enough and he gets the better of me. Yeah, man. I mean, all of that moment when I was spraying out all 30 bullets, I could have took my chances and ran. So back here, you're a lot more safe, but peeking this angle up here, I find is very, very dangerous. I honestly don't recommend. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm trying to work that habit out where I want to peek and headshot him long range like it's an AM server. You just don't want to be doing that, especially dry peeking is, that's not ideal. You don't want to do that ever, really. I've got smoke, I've got flash, I've even got nade. I could fuck up his visibility, but what do? I mean, wow, he ended up turning around and shooting me because, one, my aim was really bad at this time, and two, I didn't even think to restrain his visibility. Okay, once again, swinging right out of the door. Wow, 2 enemies found. Okay, that's not good, and they're both aiming at me. What do you think's gonna happen? What do you think? Will I even get a kill? I mean, I should have got a kill. They had shotguns. It was long range. I mean, the scoreline's 8-1, but you can never go in like that. That's not ever gonna work. All right, what's going on here? Bomb planted. Oh God, I know what happens here. Gotta work on that movement. Okay. So I know an enemy's here, but I don't know where the other one is. I might, but I don't think I do. So what am I gonna do? I've got to smoke. My teammate has the bomb. He's over there. Let's honestly, at this point with 30 HP, we're gonna want to slow down, in my opinion. After seeing what I've seen, but what do? I just dry peek every angle to come back to him. I was trying to look for him, and I found him throwing a grenade. He was planning something for me. I mean, if I backed up to set up a smoke or anything, I mean, a lot of times, 9 out of 10, I was dead there because my 30 HP and the grenade. I'm toast, but I can't anticipate a grenade to follow after a couple bullets hit because I actually do the same thing. So, what do we got here? Fire 1v1. My teammate just died to the guy over here. He's got an SMG. Okay, I've got the bomb even and full grenades. Johnmon dying with full grenades. It's got to stop. I don't know what to do to stop that from happening, but it's got to stop. Come on, dude. Like I said, he doesn't even have an MP9 anymore. That information is old. As soon as 2 seconds are passed, he has an AK now, and he just out-rifles me. I could have blocked his visibility. I could have, thrown some fire over there, stopped him, anything, really. I just dry peeked angles. I'm not even going to go over that. I know better now than to just run out. That doesn't work anymore. Okay, next. Oh, I'm doing it again. Oh, same guy kills me. Okay, nice.
This is how when you get to silver 3, you know what to avoid.
Ooh, okay, so that's interesting right there. I want to watch this one again. So this one right here is interesting. I have the door closed. My teammate's on the other side, and there's a fire. And notice we're only 15 seconds into the round, and I only have a flash. I mean, with a flash, standing here where this fire hydrant is, and looking at the wall behind me and throwing the flash off of that sign and popping it out the door is more ideal if that's all I have than peeking and trying to dry peek the 2 angles of catwalk and down low on silo. I can actually, from there, maneuver myself over here, and now people hear a flash, so I will be ready at least for somebody to pop out one of the angles and I can adjust instead of them already being there aiming at this door. But what happens is exactly that. And there's a fire here, so it should already be in my head. All right, I gotta slow down. That's also what I could have done. I could have slowed down here, but I mean, my rival was in this game, and I really wanted to show off. Yeah, even at this point right here, I still have a chance. I could throw a flash. I could just stay here, hug the wall. The guy cat can't see me if I'm hugging the wall, and all I can do is hold my angle. And if someone peeks, I could have had him, but I'm not even. My crosshair isn't even ready for that.
This is how when you get to silver 3.
I want to peek somebody cat so badly, and I pay the price.
What to avoid?
You can't assume somebody's anywhere. You just need to play what's in front of you. I mean, just another example of not wanting to be here, but the aim came and affected that one. Definitely, like I said, you just don't want to be there at all. Okay, dry peeking. Did I have nades? I had a flash. This could have helped. There was a smoke, so already they're obstructed. I get a free guaranteed access to this position. And I just want to peek someone cat so bad. But once again,
picking them off.
Truthfully, I don't have a solution for how to peek these. And I'm learning and I'm going and making it up as I go. But, you got to look and see what went wrong to figure out what not to do. What's going on here? This is another one of my rivals, except he was on my team in an earlier episode, and I think we spoke with him. So he's on the other team now. And once my rival's on the other team, my fucking focus, man. My focus and emotions, they get all over the place. So here we are, me and my teammate, we're in this together, okay? That can mean one of many things, but the most important thing is if someone were to rush and come around, they would have a free walk up to there. That's just given. If both of us are here, they're given that chance. We won't hear it, we won't know. If two of us are here, that's something I learned from this, and that's the main takeaway I want you to get. And what you would want to do is just watch the stairs, not two people looking at the door like this.
Picking them off easily. They could shut this shit down.
And they do.
Damn.
Shut down. Oh, I can't, no more of that. That long range, too much. That it's not an AM server. This is competitive. Definitely don't want to be there. I mean, I know it was a teammate, but okay, so what am I doing here? Okay, I've got a world of hurt coming for me. There's a bad guy in there. There's two, actually. One is already aggressive on me, and he knows I'm here. I've got a flash in my hand. I don't even have a gun. I think first order of business is pull out a gun and go towards the right, because I can have both of them in that angle, as long as he's not coming this way. But if I notice him not there, as soon as that happens, I guess I just cower in fear in the corner and play for the pick.
Two there, two double.
So he does come out, and it gets pretty bad pretty quick. Tough spot. I mean, that position is hard. Here we go. Just don't want to be there, man. It's not a good place to be. I just keep going there.
The road to global elites.
Oh, definitely. You know how many times I get free kills on people who walk through that smoke? I mean, why did I think I could do that? This is a lot earlier on, but why did I think I could do that?
It's brown.
This is interesting. So he wasn't visible at first, but then he appears as I'm coming through, and it's 1v1, and I'm looking for somebody. Okay, I've killed somebody else. I think he was long range by ramp. So assuming that he's on cat is actually a fair assumption, and I guess that just went over my head. Which is kind of a little ridiculous, because if you look in the chat, even my teammate calls him out, says he's on rail, which okay, but if you see the kill in the kill feed, it says he's doing it through his smoke, and where's the smoke here? But no excuse. I had a flashbang. I could have thrown it deep, and I could have really gotten out there, but instead I come out and disaster strikes because of where I'm looking. I almost get that shot locked back in, but nope. He took me out. It's brown. Okay, dry peeking. That's a good shot. That's a kill, but I'm here. Oh, and I don't take it soon enough. And I'm still here. And yeah, double trouble. Okay, so I can't say anything, but you gotta aim better about that. Same thing. Aim better. Nice. Okay. Ooh. What are we doing here? I've got a bomb to plant here. This is not the goal. Killing them out is goal, but with the UMP and him having a FAMAS, finding out who's winning that is not what I should have been doing. Ooh. That's tough. Two people were here and I was out further than there, okay? So being here to my left, this is terrible. Being here to my right and on the silo, there are some plays to be made from here, but not here to the left. So for me to come back out to that wasteland, so for me to give this up to go back into this wasteland, like I said, you know, it's insufferable what the consequences I paid. I was safe here and I could have planted the bomb, and yeah, that is a tough play, but I could have faked it. I could have got the guy there after faking it. I could have baited him out. I could have flashed. I could have peeked out harder. Instead, I just do a tiny little peek, go back to the wasteland, and the first guy I literally didn't even shoot the bullet. Oh, get out of here! Get out of here! Oof. I saw him. John did it. So now imagine I'm coming from this door. I'm trying to perfect this. Oof. Don't look away. Don't look away. Ooh. Now spraying at that catwalk can be tough. Okay. Okay. That's so tough. I don't even know how I got that on this low light reel. Thinking I could have prevented that. I mean, the bomb was ticking so fast. I was screwed there. Oh. Really gotta win those. Okay, so that's not ideal. So I like to come out here and not do that. So what am I doing here is it's a pistol round. The game just flipping started. I'm throwing. I'm like this right here. This is throwing. I had a nade and a flash, and I just flew out on the site. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna John Rambo these motherfuckers. Hell no, I didn't John Rambo these motherfuckers. They John Rambo'd me. I should have thrown a smoke, and as soon as I realized that one wasn't even on the catwalk here, I shot them out. And that's how I should have approached that first one, but I should have aimed better when I had that Galil in my hand. Alright. Switch gears. This is the CT side, and you're gonna have to tune in to part 2. This video's getting a little bit too long. I gotta cut it off, and we're gonna do part 2, the CT half of the Nuke lowlight reel, and that will happen in part 2. So check it out. You're gonna learn some more than you ever could have imagined. I mean, you're watching somebody grow. And that's exactly what you're going to use to mimic when you try to grow, okay? You're going to see the bad habits. We're going to stomp them out. All right. Take it easy, guys.